and you know checkers a bonachi, echoes in on Ebra Samson, Kwame Nyameche, Chef, Wajinaja, no de Ebro, Bohobio, Ayamanu Semu Jumedia, a Boamatigana Manasamasipa, Bohobio, ye Boho, I'm what Tiasian woman near Koso Ghana, Senebeya, who see Jina, who won't send your best see Afa. Bohobio, or Manchester, and Yabaco for them, na yasem, and I may say, a Jordan way you could be a Kameho, Nayantia Bohobio, our Hello 101.5 FM, about Samson, Kwame Nyameche, and Nabaja for Atanasi. Bohobio, Bohobio.
Akoma bitters, what's Makoma? Akoma bitters, nie.
Now, Rural Bank can say the grand finale. Now, your major question. Rural Bank Biasum Ghana since 1983. No problem so that. Or did the Boshen so operating savings account, current account, and an object deposit. When put you and an adult account in Obi Obeko Bank will be a Rural Bank Bank.
Christmas Day, a Hafano Premier Rural Bank PLC. Say simple because of controller loan app. Emma a buying you my phone loan, premier loan, any agriculture or farmers loan. See, currently, I have no Premier Rural Bank PLC. I want any papi do any actually.
Interesting.
Must say, na a band of money transfer services are Western Union. Any diaka yina beka so yebi.
Okay, but just 5 of their branches.
Head office no kunsu yoso swame takwa meku bako ho tepa ena pokuku mamefa adafo no kra enso so preku mankranso kunsu ebasaso any the most current one kra ye wo ebuakwa
Momo Munsama Afano Premier Rural Bank PLC contestant no pa. Finally, your numbers
020-998-1738. Website www.thepremierbank.com. Email info@thepremierbank.com.
Now my verdict. Until further notice, Afano Premier Rural Bank PLC the best rural bank in Ghana. Congratulations. Afano Premier Rural Bank PLC. Growing together.
Yediaba Blackie 1984 Enterprise at Akuma Bitters near Akuma Atabi Ginger Lekono Abedjaso. Akuma Bitters no yede 20 Shentia Pepper Lubna any Tahini Ahudo and Ayo. Enua Anna Mrantian Mabawa any Pabino at the Boanum Anaklewa. Unamusua Ebuanu Etosu. Na Anam or Dumakmaniama or the Ionity. A sign one for Swabebre. Afei yasai wo akoma atabi ginger leko ana de kewo jejejejejejejai eye power enam atabi ani akeka duro ninti se wutabi a emma wugina wo na so pene di wa konkosam ememam enti wedie nunum bi bubo bi na wo ho ensepew bitesi ubenya bi wo Ghana fana ba bia telephone 0249 671-984 akoma bites ni akoma atabi ginger leko Ekonyo na ededinso.
When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. No be any painting be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint with champion. When you are going to buy a paint, don't look left, don't look right. Go straight and grab the luxury acrylic paint. No be any painting be paint. The luxury acrylic paint. Paint with champion.
Oh, correct, sir. I take a woman. Merima did delay man capsules. I wouldn't mean dear. Why, yeah. I wouldn't win Yamasan. Would delay a Jumano so papa. Now, what say? Now, when ye pa. Delay my capsules. I don't know. I bet Mrs. Cinema got to do my attention. I can see. Now, look at Mr. and the capsules, sir. And man, Merima Yanu Biano. Men be in the middle. Who may say? Who said what he feel I have said? Need pa. And then I will say what would delay, sir. Look at Mr. and then the capsules. Miss so a picture chromo yao BM Mura. So what be delay crano? Miss Bema na baby a obehu dia won pe ana obeti ya obi e wo ho baby ano. Fa long hair mixture esia no. Dia re bi te say gonorrhea, white, syphilis and the keka wo no obi a. Woni ntimi yi da enti ma long hair mixture and the capsules. E me yi fru. E wo heba any pharmacies na mu. Obu afre 0242 133 577
Ana 0248 619 999.
long hair mixture and the capsules. And what's that there? In kind.
Bohobio is fun. Bohobio is on Hello FM. Bohobio, Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with your host, Samson Kwame Nyamiche. Let's talk politics. Bohobio, Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. on Hello FM with Samson Kwame Nyamiche.
Diamonds are the source of the shoes. Diamonds are the source of the shoes.
Hello FM.
People say she's crazy, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. She was physically forgotten, but then she slipped into my pocket with my car keys. She said, "You've taken me for granted because I believe wearing this diamond."
So what you about and home Simon watching? Ebusia for Sabri as that become a DJ Iceman. And you more make it me free no power this is Sabri. And then Wednesday, December 17, 2025.
Everybody would know exactly what I
and it's a new ray. Ya bobo and pay for no aye bani abedju o my Ghana who Bohobio. And some my free no pay di hu komo. Ebi wo kokoko so. Back at Bonum at 12 and 3 p.m. And rain pay for higher Baba drinking in our home. Now, Sabri of us many ha. DJ Mabjun, DJ Iceman, Kenneth Tobin. Your friend is Samuel Joaquin Bukimi Hechi, my Chief Samson Kwame Nyamiche, General Manager Hello FM, regular host Bohobio. And it's every Sabria who's a non do bono. Only 98 days to Bronya. I can't know what China Yaku di Bronya. And it's Merry Christmas in advance. I am Pai was a Bronya Yabedina from Jimo. I said, Dinner Hodimo. Yawa Hotos say, Doba yes, Onyaku Pondoba yes to Christoni Ajimqua. If I ever see,
wearing diamonds on the soles of their shoes.
Be free at Dumu Diakwa Dumu. And then Ray Samuel Dawson. Government backs Asante mediation report. Launches 1 billion revitalization fund. Not just a Boku conflict. Boku says to me.
What I was talking about.
I buy baby and Konana any yai. I send him pay for candidate Biano. Say kind debut or what? Young Corre and Sunyami Yachi crying. Into a moody assembly that down and Asantino 2-4. What's it to the second? Now, Asante Hene so senior debut him so I don't know. Windy dear by or come on or come on or toy masum by. And to where we are the bed down now. One of the one in paying for annual sim kunya. Now, what in the reports in Yapa for my buying? I buy so just a reporter Asante Hene Diabano. Where he be film one for being can was so much now or the 1 billion Ghana cedis. We sent to Kwaba. Yes, and you might be brave. A man puncho so catchy. It's young for 1 billion Ghana cedis. Revitalization fund. Boko atitia pansam yemfa enkoma boko science original in so na sa fund di openyin obehwe ne ya chair fund committee the finance minister Ghana nyina foto sanfo wodo ne kwatena sa committee so enti bigidi se sa asumdwe ba 1 million Ghana cedis revitalization fund ebetia bibi ya dia mabokofo empayfo ha ombe church o madwen afa Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana say Ajobre Tamale High Court decision no Martin Yindam, the member of parliament for Pandai, on stay of execution, and now was appeal on the matter. And the Supreme Court say Adubreo, we run via Masuko Sise, Assembly of Court Portino, the substantive case before the courts. Ya carry na say ya na say electoral commission will be on by no my. Until then, the Supreme Court Akano 30th of December 2025. Enya dia ba na ye hwe nim se beba so no. Electoral Commission betiama sa ba na ba so se Supreme Court akasa. The New Patriotic Party so the MPP one more castle Supreme Court judgment a verdict for justice. A verdict for justice. Not just a verdict, you know. Woman Supreme Court here, almost said like many others in Ghana. Probably do be a judgment free court nearby. A yana yellow court in Yajane. The judgment a free Tamale High Court by you know. The New Patriotic Party need Tamale High Court in Yajane. It's a Supreme Court I cannot nena. Woman Supreme Court here, you know, say this is justice or victory for justice or a win for justice. Now, Yantina MPP who are 45 days now almost presidential prime minister Basso. Now, I can now watch United Television UTV. That's why you're the year. Yes, you're a Kennedy, a compare Quancoso. You're a Brian Champion, a Coso. Then you're a touch and a Coso. Now, and 7 I touch and say, Canada, Japan has no presidential polity. And you will look it up to be or see my way, meet me, my way, meet me. Or say, Canada, Japan, trade minister, and a befatado. Now, only presidential qualities be 2 or say what second day Japan, Castle, or Todd channel. Or no attach ya, Ubian or Dian channel. Nampon for parliament, Diana, 500,000 US. Now, I don't know this as can be that. And she say, you're a Kennedy, say, or Todd Dian channel. I offer the proof of Kennedy, I compare also camp chess, Nipana or cancer what Todd Dian channel. Then you are attaching name a Kitty Hammer, almost the the record street. So the MPP presidential race is heating up, and it's becoming interesting. What fast money, Mado? Commander Mejoso, now where are they?
Namia Dumo, Adumna, the crew crying. Very good. Adumna, Adumna, okay. Adumna, no, I. Nyamia ye debut commander. Commander. Wafa. Abija 4 henti. Yantwa de na min kona ensem wo ho. Ensem wo ho. Yelo mamini kanka. Boko de no. Mesre tifo. Any mo amhwe live on Facebook. Any mo amode be fa 0265170336 amani ye no. Mesre oba no aba ne brewo nyesa anye by force menken kan. Oba now be bokutia be two main few Mr. Yeah, passum. Asem we no asema ne kan ye kana yes I say bese paniku dey you can say bese paniku ni aha ye dey obanyansa for ne tasita tu bana be ye ragamuffin bi amema kruche ho yes me can nada a very sensitive issue oba wadwenche wo ho no my honte man can be bia man nko over the baby be show red card Wafayenko Kwana me da say Abusia Bohobio brana son ye Bohobio ndi amawo Sima dunum apa no moche ho Branson say na ye di asede manyimeku be se nan wo mu na so ya sense mfa Bohobio mu somo akoma bites akoma atadwele ko ena wase enka ncho said akoma bites no se wunya natural herbs wom enti emame bia energy level no wasoro ena osisi ya we nyina so beko na afi oba menstrual disorders nyina so free ho onza bosumi so ya na otimi brebo onsa no nyina beko na afi onu ate no otimi didi bema na afi wa ho mmere wo mpam nyina so free ho enti unya akoma bites adwuma eyeni
akoma atadwe liquor no so natural herbs wom ginger wom atadwe tiger nut wom emawahode no enwanwaso kra na afi asanso so amwonum ase ubetimi adidi asagentumu oba abosomesona wa hawa no so be free ho bema moja di afusane na afi so enam yade nso na ekono eno nso adwuma akoma atadwe liquor no so no akoma bitters ni akoma atadwe liquor no yem bars ni yem pub ni yem sports ahodo nyina bi ho amo enterprise nanajima enterprise Rosanna enterprise eho ni etu sa akoma bitters yi yebetimi afresh ye pedodo a 0249671984 0249671984 na afi yensaka akoma bitters ane akoma atadwe liquor ni bi na chese ye de enyuma sanso ena Lawson Herbal Center so local mission no tubu no wi an se place ase nem ya de nyina beko na afi adehia wope ba CCM be house asisi ade no buy a virgin ena delay man capsules no so emema yenim se ne esi eboa ye nti yemfa dia ground to na se low sperm count prostate no house asisi ade ene dia kanyina delay man capsules ene yenom na tinye digima na boa ye Lawson Herbal mission no malaria, rheumatism, arthritis. I'm assuming so at the hour of school, cocoa fibroid, any stroke in answer. Lawson Herbal Misha, and Yenumbi, let me aboy hair, Yenna, Ewa calling a herba, Misty herba, Danny herba, Fredman's herba, May herba, Pidan herba, and herba shops in 0242 133577 0242133577 Specialized Company Limited, Amayan Specialized Mineral Water. Yadi abawo di anso beto bianom in super adikromusio program bia for special nsio small Hawaii ni ebeda wase asanda wase bia any special drinks enye nsio nkunenam drinks ka ho ya was special energy drinks special fine time apple cola grape cocktails tangerine nsio ni ya sachet die esanso so ewo entuamu edie yenko kuchim kranza oboase kwana so ni enfre manager any production manager papa any Mr. Thomas now most 0501301228 0501301228 Jaga 4 bitters no see from emu edu China US Canada India South Africa America baby edu ho de tie say eye ensapa etu ye ho yade de ane je banti adehia wa mono ne mo free venue grokra Ghana France so yasom Jaga 4 bitters the friend on Tabia Company Limited for na Jaga 4 bitters na de tie ne say enubra hama ene de afrafa mfidie ma Jaga 4 bitters usisi ene ya wo yana dwi kafra wai untumi nyina ho untumi ntrase untumi ngoto a onom Jaga 4 bitters eboawo afre premature ejaculation bema se sie no awie via adwuma no kra na otie so Maunsanka Jaga 4 bitters koku why mrempem bosome so na otie ya ofichikru mu wanum ato a wanum Jaga 4 bitters bi na atumi aba oba afefro na oma abofra no for na onyanya 8 years enenka ho ya kanyina timi no Jaga 4 bitters na atumi aboa ye Mr. Hwese ba bi eton nsem bi ya obenya bi ato na wanom na atu ho yade na afi yade ahoto ani ahojo aba enipadua no aso enti commanding commander Adaroma enyimekwa akesi na say yemfa Bohobio ensomiati for Brasima Edunum apa no wontwehwe lawyer ne amdwafo abenti obana beso na what say
20 after 8 over sorry but now no work na e coin how do you find that particular work wo so work na e coin
I prefer senka omuntami enko eboaye pa
omuntami eboa wo kwan benso
o commander say on say tumi bia ya nkasese benya brama ye ho se pese nante na vifiti ani ade no tumi bia na de kakra yes so eboaye ma itimi nante
na wo se wani age nante no
commander manager
ya ye eboa no ni age
manager
26 nante ba ko so baso a nante we no eno so ye health work ye chance 6:30 am na health screening room agudie nsusu ewom na se adwumadi pempenso nyina nsusu ye manhia
oh okay
na adwumadi no empayfo ato mo safre na asante no tumfo o map to mo safre the ex president before former education minister former running mate Dr. Bawumia Dr. Matthew Puku Prempe, lawyer Bafo Ebua, Menshia MP, or no baby, Yera Kofi Boache, director of security or director of operations, Jubilee House. Or no baby nas for Santimante Muswa for Dr. Frank Amwako Hinenso, baby. Now, but him say, lawyer Kingsley Bonsu Tree, so said you may be, ono susu batahobi. Now, be Kayamra, near Bekoso. Kakabo to be food by masculinity. Almost Jinamufa. We are Ashanti Fest in collaboration with Ashanti Masquerade.
Okay.
We are Ashanti in Akakamu to be. I ever call. Mema Crab your takradi. De Bremi, Uncle Spy.
And the Tadi panel.
Because the media be at the coastal belt of Ghana, no, very popular. Nominate Jamestown, nominate baby to say Winneba, short term, secondary takrade, very good. You know, a very, very entertaining and a family-based event. Now you ready to now Maka, when I say Munina, my dressing Kakamu to be more sweaty. Oba, we are Bema near Kakra. Sure, we see. I say we are prospect in the year. I check your BP, I check your blood sugar. You say yes, you can go for the next 15 years. No stop. What's I say? Oh, your boss will be home for money. I him breast cancer, be and them not just also cervical cancer near the not just a boko. All work or no play. Who's able to bring I say, oh, Yaria. You did bring now, Yaria. What do you call for not in a correct? Who cried there? Who hang out with them? No one. No one continue. Yeah, Ash Festival in collaboration with Ashanti Masquerade.
Yes, now, Commander, the Digama Mencha with Tifo, now I'm MPP in Penifuna, MPP in Penifoya, Ashanti region, polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, and constituency executives. In Chaka, CNS from Kuma Munina. Commander, program media, Eddie Awe Ashanti New Town, Ashanti New Town. Na ade ada akoma so ye hihye ye nyene
why ade pa
na ebre na so a enche ye recha ase de enioma ye wo so nyina abegu akwam na after work na no pa no any health screening no eniwe no so ye serious bashing pa ye body wo stage a ye be mount wo menhia ni stage ketwa
say wo so no say now dey no yes exercise no say wo so ho on fa na mo so ho
no dey go for court kini do no say na lawyer Ochi to kuna mze Ashanti Newtown.
Ele man here dey no.
Vanity. Wana sa.
Eti atu ensafro bia.
Ashanti Newtown ni bia, penyin bia.
Pato nya Ashanti Newtown for nkwa na eba bantima for mumra, kwada so for me de mo ba ohuma se for. Bia Greek enzema for mu nyina mumra, Suja life for mumra barracks we mo be kan we be de bruta. Mo amowo ye friend say
prison officers for
one your friend say check ne
Aija
Biamra date no kra na ma ade ne ye dead no date ne ye 2026 Boxing Day intini wi ana ye nyina yakohia mo manhia ye gi ani a bobe de o ho na obi akofi all right enti ye train the other panelists from Beba, but also a chassis na a chassis say a twinko. Dem dey say wo ha. Long standing Boko ensensemi. Asante hene abanhwe ya no so da bi. Asante na waye bi da. Enti yensan fa kodan no se ne ayi ndidi e bai wo kama asumdwe bai no. Wen susu ejiri se asumdwe betimi afa no so aba. Enti omo de beja na nso so ene ne mpain fortuna se didi nkoma na chese wono so aye ne report akoma aban chese na report nde wasum pa na ba asigiri abugrago azoka the second wono ene the lawful boko na ba na yenhwe na bibia ewo mrema chese no yemfa emrane enyina na chi ebiso ne the gazette chief nti so we Facebook iso a ene sene na Asante hene report no aban susu asom twitwe ekere no na ba asigiri abugrago azoka the second one the lawful boko na ba One need not to Facebook no so no. Lawyer.
Wanda.
Aban said we too for can in our sum. Wanda say the asumjuma ni na ye be kono. Enye easy there but ye dey na kwan so na yesi no.
Wanda my site a release be from Boko. Na
white and green paper be no.
Yes. Minyan confirming the authenticity of the document.
Musumu bi but musumu nim baby free. Okay, me nim baby free but me nim say honey free nti musumu man ka ho asem.
Nti me pese me ka ho asem. Na emum ade ba ko a amama ji yura santehini atumu biom ijeni tu matumu biom ye. Ebre bi o make a statement bi o say on ka asem biara emma court biara mfana no enye dey enwo from e basa na nka sikaju anye dey ntiase enra almost 25 to 30 minutes presentation ayura here meeting ni na mi hu se adwene ni nyansa eye adwuma na de sama mi hu pa biema mi se hu mu ni se ye ka se obi uphold the principles of rule of law. You are something really kind.
Okay.
Se utie ni here. O magana manyina ni mampaniti ase say. This particular field esi obokukran, the Supreme Court has brought a finality to it. Na o mayesa ati ase say. Enye you are something mediation. Ene ebebo Ghana mra. Atogu. So all your mediation recommendations na bibia che say
room 5
bibia che say yura eji Ghana ready obu Ghana mra
or say in particular the affirmed Supreme Court of Ghana position that Naba Asigiri Abu Gragu Azoka is the lawful Boko Naba, and that no individual is permitted under any circumstances to contest his authority or legitimacy.
Unless for a review.
And it's coming from the ruling of the Supreme Court.
Yes, and he's further stated, say, it is a review and it's only the Supreme Court that can change its own decision. And the Juma, a president, Edebe 2 years nim at the say, or the buyer. You are Tnasi, a share funny afan. Etie, a fabia sem. Emma, or more castle muyen shishemu, a choir boko conflict no, a bayen, fitete, a besine. Ginano, you are Emma Ehunu, say. And yasem ko was saying, you could be a subu. Because assembly asema, a court pain. Emma Supreme Court bua because obere wa wo dey Assembly Court may withdraw na Supreme Court ni bua I say. Oma grant a request for withdrawal. No, there is no room to reapply. Inti court edi kan aka asem no ato. Inti era ensema odi koto mampanyin ni mu nyina ya asem a ene Ghana yemra ishia pepepepe. Na wati enim wati asantene enim wati Ghana man enim. No amari asi afa ni hu say obumra na oje Ghana mran sudi. Enti asema yewra kan de eni ne report the recommendation of the court de bigidi say was aban edi adwuma.
Medase aban so asom twitwi e de 1 billion atato se mampusifo ne kusasifo nkamom na finance minister and chair committee 1 billion Ghana cedis yeko ne de akopija boko asensi ni nice
yeko revitalize boko
yeko because boko ne yesititi na ho de pa titi no ne yesi ho ye very viable commercial center. Womo obutwema ko Mali, Burkina Faso ni ade wɔn free south ɛkɔ hɔ na kyerɛ sɛ dwadie wɔn free Togo ne la Côte d'Ivoire no nyinaa ba bɛdi dwa na nso ntɔkwa yi hyɛ aseɛ ntɔkwa yi akyɛ nti wohwɛ abɔko no ntɔkwa no abɔbɔko ama mpuntu bi ani hɔ nti 1 billion Ghana cedis deɛ ɛyɛ paa na mmom mpanyinfo aka na aka sɛ yɛ nuanom kusase ɛne mampusifoɔ no so bɛte aseɛ na wɔn mpanyinfo di wɔn anim yɛwura kase bi wɔbɔ panyin bi din wɔsɛ saa panyin no hwɛ ne kasa yie na mo amunim saa ntɔkwa yi nso abakɔsɛm no saa panyin yɛ very influential person nti nyɛ me nwanwasa yɛwura kasa now on the ground yɛbɛyɛ den na wɔn wɔ fam no so ate aseɛ ɛne bi na meka sɛ wɔn mpanyinfoɔ ne yɛ wɔn mpanyinfoɔ kasa a wɔn bɛka bɛtumi influence wɔn nso so wɔn wɔ fam no behavior.
Commander, the recommendations and report of the Asante is just a reaffirmation of the Supreme Court decision.
So the
law must work. Simple.
Now, if you baby, you must change that.
When the law works, politicians. Yes. Because I said we pa baby free. You can in your report you know I said very simple.
Yes, simple, sir.
Oh, the report ni
that you no cry back but nipa mienu na enya asem na no cry back ya ebitu back.
Ni cry back Enti wo de ne no cry no. You just have to compromise because one compromise here. And the you any how they wo ni ade na basic ni. Enti sem na ne ya adwuma de a. Wo wan compromise no. Untimi nye de opese we.
Ya mposa okrofa hifia word to the wise or say a word to our politicians. Boko isn't a political tool. Otunfo has brought peace. Let's keep it. No more bloodshed, no more division. Let's focus on development and progress for all. Ghana needs peace and stability. Or Chair Dr. Bohobio are still maintained. Dr. Francis Adumako and Benji friends seems to just say thanks to the opinion leaders for their mediation and negotiations on Boko. Greetings to Honorable Wezomosebo Amachuman Wobieja South MC. Wafaya Sabe Keche also Okwada so and or say God bless Otunfo for the arbitration of Boko conflict. I'm pleading with the two tribes to let peace prevail. That's a prayer of every well-meaning Ghanaian. Mensa Upila 2 and or say give Bohobio another chance. Dr. Bohobio is still leading the MPP presidential race. Let's support him for victory 2028. Or Chair Hajia Safia Muhammad, next MPP National Women's Organizer. Lawyer,
Commander,
Supreme Court on Pandai rerun. Na Supreme Court the verdict aba enye ene shase tete se Supreme Court verdict ba wo mu a ebu abo mo no bo nse na omo kasa ebirum kra kasa mo bufo dudu ba bia otumi se wa hwe ya ebitimi afre wo court wona mo akoyi hu anu Tamale High Court ba mo so mo krofo bi kasa ya na ebirum ka excuse my language na ebirum ka French se ma na omo ebirum ka na anu ya ye den dodo ese Supreme Court akasa enti mi biso amanyofo no eya edu ba bia ayese mu opposition dia amone court nya adwene mu aban mu dia amone court ya adwene mu opposition amone court nya adwene mu aban mu amone court ya adwene. How can we always trust our court? So your lawyer you mrenim ni eya amona wontai kan the law is the law. Ebe den na court decision ba oh me court nya adwene de but you don't go and impute and away in a way ebe den ne jasa suban no.
Commander
lawyer
ko court no asemunya wa asemunye upa ubetumi a lawyers akuku dame ya papa fo kumwe wa asemunye na the American say mese amanyofo mi amete mi ka ho bi me manyoni mi say lawyer seni na ye bonjo high court ruling no decision yako Supreme Court ama Supreme Court so dia ba say if in change so kopim say appeal no because per your constitution no parliamentary election dispute no the last court of resort near court of appeal the court of appeal the decision ba na wo bonyo so kwa wuntimi nko Supreme Court as per 1992 constitution.
That's the parliamentary
election
petition.
Yes.
It could do appeals court appeal.
Ena era Martin okwa appeal. But so we appeal appeal and serve as a stay
of execution.
On the electoral commission or any other person or a victor in
the
that
matter.
Yes. Into further and they call Supreme Court. Now Supreme Court no a ruling they say electoral commission change bibia so kopem say court of appeal and then the judgment be there ebeba. Now the attorney say at the quantity of Supreme Court decision no a survey as inclined to justice ne say yeah ebiasi okumu apen aya was west gone parliamentary dispute 1996
the one involving Amu.
Yes.
Isaac Amu.
Yes.
Mekaipa.
Nipa ni di ade ni nyina wie.
No no baby.
Yes. 4 years next sina you bebu I say asumesi na ni nipa na di MP no. Indignate say nipa kon Ghana for Ghana man na bone huka. Because at that point emrani say on MP. Meanwhile at the end of the 4 years no court ni say nipa na emani DMP no enyo ne na ede MP ena emramu so no ana say asemba na ekokota ade e wo say guide court nipa ye president
asema esida ene gina ya court na nka say esida okay
the Supreme Court ni ha office say ye chenchen so na court of appeal ni kewie the court of appeal na the last court when it comes to parliamentary disputes, election disputes. The Chema Court of Appeal in Kenya. Yawaha, Yemfa, Dad Lumba, Radivani Crazy, Assembly Court. Look at how we expedite the case. The case didn't tell me who said that's a bit here.
You know.
And it is just a matter of the Court of Appeal made a base expediting process.
The Court of Appeal, no. And also Kikane ho.
Okay, can
no can send intentem so.
Yes.
Mekai 2024 man e beto abarichi Japanom ne case la to force no case na e court no.
Yes.
Sansem no 2024 mo na against him pa.
Sanity.
Ko week in week out. Week bi asemba ho.
What I say? Everything na make say government here say obesity up court for Galamsey no me say
Say any am say 3 courts for Galamsey.
Oh, say 3 courts for Galamsey say.
It's a good idea.
It's a good idea because on him, you want to set a court for fast track high court. Yeah, the court na Supreme Court chem.
Fast track high court.
Yes.
Yeah, the court ma Supreme Court.
Supreme Court chem say unlawful.
To court na e wo ho na anye ne juma.
But me juma no dey say na ye that Lumba case expeditious way say. Take me nya Galamsey matter so sir. We don't need a specific court here the way kwa kusiwo. Because cases ni ko book us ni so dada. And now they all specialized court be say Galamsey unsem kwame. Abranka court in general jurisdiction beti ya ka bibi.
Na lawyer enti wo de mama misawo from Tamale High Court any Supreme Court there by any commentary been running over your judiciary. Me do baby a ya na me kura so me say e be do baby ya hwe ya o court kura wonya confidence not to go to court. Sa GDA I say amanyofo mu aban mu amowo judiciary no mu fi aban mu amuni mu no ye be den and at all times ye nya confidence in our judiciary. And we say ye den judge be the judgment be ba wo ne nya adwene bia mesbe ne nya adwene. But how can we have a judiciary amemejo medu so bejo medi?
The say ye benya bibi sa na enye amanyofo no ye judiciary na.
Okay.
The judiciary itself.
Okay.
Say was say or dispense duties, right?
Right.
Because we Article 127 of the Constitution. Your judicial independence is guaranteed. Judicial independence is guaranteed. And he said, "Oh, working without fear or favor." Because commander, say maybe the man some court them dey in case ni ebuti am ya o. Na obi on mo court to me ka say say we dey asem aja yi kan no pre. Enzo no wadi for.
Ono agitum.
Enti judiciary na betimi aye den. Ama amanyo sem emfa sa arm of government ni India bro. Engi ka dey omupe bi a che judiciary. And no one. That is the first thing. Secondly, I was say amanyo semi amanyo so you say judiciary ni arm of government bia timemfuo ene ye nyina sa asem to ye ni enya ba bia mfa ye ni hwa eho ane ye de ni hwe enti ensem bi wonu ma ye ka aya na egu court no ho fi e wo mu se court ni bi wo mu metimi aye ni o ma bi na wo tinchen out mu ga say enti ya adwene se ye pese ye boa o man na. For instance, recently etiwa
you're finding
no contempt of court
yeah
commander contempt of court is what court and himself one court did order ba or den sema ba say asem nie diso na wo aye dey asem ne ma wo ye kache o se diso no
yeah
wapaye mu wo buso wapaye mu wa sheda every court na nimtia commander fine part of contempt sentences mejitu but esaye galamse one asem there sempo na nke 3 days krampo a ezenka this ni man cause 3 days
na mpacho contempt no eya ni nyina na edu ko afiase
afiase dey o say a criminal offense
okay
afiase dey o ena ayinsu wom secretary so fine here dey but baby enuma contempt ni fa ho no nature say one day kwa na wo think DC okuma na serve as a deterrent to what other DC MMDCs are omu this adjuma I said as a deterrent now wo catch DC so make you 15,000 8,000 yeah and I say obitia
now mama misa say DC here e Supreme Court oye mranim ni a wo san ya manusem na we very young as well amount any hope say your justice system no e be a lawyer be a judge be ma ruling be na one ne nya adwene but the entire justice system no e fair e sincere what do wasem kwa based on the facts and the evidence likely so benya the merits of law likely so benya justice attention no e betimi ba wakwem
commander me I've always believed in our justice system because all things are court na assembly ye bua assembly no bonyo so there is a procedure, there is a process there the same justice system na provide
and ya manofo no a wo ka ho bi say issues be say ba no more running commentary na be want to round down the entire court system how do you feel on both sides
yes
depending on the times assembly
because only you may have your reservations assembly be akwan court ni fast kan only court ni nya adwene only court ni nya adwene no ye wo se ni obesi aka no
okay
yen ko kan se enam se court ni ye amanyo we ebresu nti na omoye sa
right
ena owo akonya se obetumi a challenge the decision of the court
okay
obi anchichiro ni nyina are part of the justice system yet here say ye mame arabatokun wakwa akodu egoas
yeah
intermediate me feel there eye adwene na woni court ni nya adwene pandai Tamale High Court decision me ni court ni nya adwene
okay
me read here no I realize that me ni court ni there
what train read the full judgment as na okasa on the court ni
court yes
okay yes lawyer for bibi sana mo ye no na pocket lawyer for the buy and ya che ya dey ko
meaning because me social media commentaries about judgments of court kwa mempe
yes when you ruling na
if me nya ruling say am for frame concerning that magazine guys omunya abutre na dey ma kind of plan no na meaning say judgment near 73 or 71 pages But me not kind some 49 page me to say me change. After reading the 73 pages, I had my own reservation.
Okay.
What I say, judgment no go who be able to super but me I have certain reservations about the whole judgment. What I say, me judgment no enye me desa.
Me kura de so be kan say obi a wo free Kumasi na sama bank right. Won ko fa titisika no say 20 billion. Say 2 million 20 billion.
Oh, sir, High Court injunction ruling in there. A part of your laws, a part of the laws of Ghana.
Okay.
Because I'm a Nipano with the a court, High Court. And I will pay injunction. I dare be then you have to pay yourself because what sign contract with me. A commercial to me the same.
And then a lawyer, you call your ma VRBM, see a coy. Court no can same year. Some couple of hours later, so almost I'm right. I know.
There be the say. Oh, they were quick in jubilation, but not court, no.
Not court on point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But that's on that for your education. Golden Boy announced, good evening, Commander. First of all, we all give thanks to 2 for a great job done to the peace concerning the Boko conflict. Nana Piao. And the Pandai election suspended doesn't mean that that's the end. No, it is not the end. You see, the MPP is preparing to lose. Yes. Greetings to Ken, National Health Insurance Director, Mampontain, Kwabri East. That I put a mindset here from an MPP party delegates. Please, Dr. Baumia is best for the party. We must vote for him and greetings to Chairman Kuka. Upon Louis, say good evening, Commander Bohobio is live on the air with greetings to my friend lawyer. Greetings to my friend lawyer. Kingsley, Bonsu for me. Na Osanso Chair President Mahama and all chair, all grassroots members of the NDC. Right. Sabra Ayeka say, no, what traba pounds when Dr. Iron Kuma ba Jackson Praba. Enti me ko mo so na yen to aso e wo dog akwaba.
Yes, Zami.
All right. Darren akwaba. Okay, enti yen shase. Government back Asantehene Boko mediation report launches 1 billion revitalization fund. Not just a Nana reporter after name come out the stakeholders, the interested parties will be a semi-fan who be any right that one. Ordinary reporter come out by now. Abayin say na report was soon one for being kahun when you being free. And what this is 1 billion revitalization fund. Say finance minister and chair committee na yedi apija boku biama boku asensi de na so. Nti no sabe wona wa ban
mechia wona mechia watifo nyina na mabofi ni mawura the constituency ni mechia mpanifo mienu bi wo ho mechia Alhaji Nagodi na mechia nyame mesariki mehene magazine Rafin ono soso me body din obi ani wo ejazongo ne modern money ni mudie ne se ne wesi asom NDC afa na mechia chama na lampo ensoso ewo ho ni dwumedi a odi no sonko chama anwem chiawo sina yana na Asantehene ne report no na wo kan se bi na ni bi ntiase kakra
o kan
say na kan say let this resolution be binding on all na
disobia
na nientia na Asantehene kan sim we no eni wan kan na Asantehene otufo an kan se oso no wo kron nti oma authorization and I say oye one of the powerful and the most revered and influential figures in our country, you know, oka waka but an say more kind no pregnant with legal connotations. Many MPP need the legal practitioners. On a lawyer, maybe an ADR practitioner, and we are all part of the legal administration.
Right.
And yet, from some aspect, legal education, maybe I know Montiase from that.
It's young church or Tiase, Mon Church, Ubia, no Biantino was.
Yaka ADR, a part of the court system. And tis a court na court to say ADR no Monchamawa. E won yenti a ye kan sembo on man say ti kwa court no fi se ni kwan say ye money pro e ye tintintin e betimi atwa ne tia Tien can ADR. And also a part of the court system. Court ni G2. Act 798 2010. And the year Emra did the ADR findings and resolutions at 2. And it's an ADR class somewhere. A certified ADR center, not certified ADR approved ADR practitioner. A come we are. Yeah, the FN say reports and award. Yeah, we near the court a binding. The entire binding is say answer na sembe ko ADR me akano. Now wawaji to both parties must consent. It answer na asem we ye de bakoto in an asante yin se onka emaye no na afenu nyina agya tum se wo yo nipa bia e feeling ka obi ani no hunto oka wo de pere yo ebe ye adwuma nti uji tum sa na when you go you will sign a document say you consent to the ADR alternative resolution system uji tum submit roughly to it when you say when you sign document no pe say uji tum say yes
nti number 1 lawyer we na ADR
ADR
Enti say document na me no ka ho asemi say authentic na be free ba no ho ni free ba na ye bibi o na
on the ADR no ye wo mu miensa pay at 798
no problem
ye wo mediation ye wo arbitration and ye wo customary arbitration
enti we na emu dia he
na mediation
na we ye mediation
yeah
enti mediation no the findings of the mediator is binding on the parties involved.
Arbitration is binding. Mediation is persuasive.
Okay.
Now, Nina no says ADR center, depending on the nature of the case, no, and the practitioner use which of the spectrum or the juma. No, azovo asemno among. We will mediate here the dispute between me and na something immediately obeka was we have kanasem obeka sem na ma afanu na behu say na wo se de to ajobre ne papa mu mi enfanto wa for the peace of our nation no mo mi enfa no kran to bi eda e ba ne sa se ke court asem a sometimes se wo de asem court nipa na wo no eye wo opponent wa asem no mu no woni mpefe pa sa asem no ye be wi no be di for say na lawyer can beginning no now so no or the court system be delay matter no they buy time a legal strategy lawyer can bet back at so be differ but me buy time amount no to check court no say any abasa excuse ni ade
lawyer no nipa bone
we say nipa no ko bada
ti ukobu ni name we say nyabotre next week no mabu name na no so yedi ai mu ani eku
ye tia no obi on ma case na kasa nyefo years obe to prison ebi okwa na lantern na
o de ti enya business ebi kura na sika bi na obelusu na japade bi na obelusu. Why don't you tell your client the facts of the matter? Say a case here doesn't look so good.
There be obe ka kire so any bi ebe mo the case no dey say na tia no ni case but the event bi
ya say share me say who delay court now me as your client I will not subscribe to that because the more even you delay in the court, make crime home
Commander, one lawyer. Ain't mean delay court,
sir.
Because as you said, the other lawyer
is compromised.
It's compromised. Nothing happened doing because the processes are there, the laws, the rules are there.
What was say?
Who delay? I will know what to do to move the matter forward.
Okay.
And look, it goes.
But lawyer, stay our cases be chair. Cases be to be chair.
They take me chair. No one said lawyer. Adieni case na kasa no bi fast land case and you need 3 months land case there a meticulous procedure pa o documents you can say e be very nyina wo processes wo ko wo seven no wunya no na do say o ba court yes am kwan na substitution service abem afile de court tare ho eno so kwa won sa ma process ni betimi atwe wa bi 2 years na wunya tin di mu but case ni differ to me ka so bo wa say bi a wo tu na fie wono anim say efie ne yede a we tenant ye betu
maybe onya is called be
die no akofa lawyer say any of any legal reasons no was delay ne ma me na me nyesa wo tu nia me ni ba bi wono anim say woni asabe we dey ye betu no but court process ne be mu a due process any rules of natural justice inti e be man me kakra mo atimi stay back no organize no but ADR no quite swift a contem but what must say and then same be the nature and you need to court ye Nti ADR no de adwobre documentation wo mu nyina valid. Ye kan na ekosi a wa hu sa ade na kasa no. Waji atum. Ti me kan say Yeru Asante here kan say let it be binding. No one can say we otumfo nti no worker. But a legal ramifications.
O kan emrem.
Emrem because unya ko sign document say me jitum see immediate assembly a the mrana was sign no undertaking na why ne kire say ye kan wi a ba bia beto bia no beji atum.
All right. Say it's our hope say the okan in his report about the abines waji atum. What is important ne the two parties on the ground.
Osaka say
omo de ne here o the two parties
no say the entire otu for council assembly ni say na ya ka asem ya wie na wote ase e ma ya de report na ba bonte dia ma mampanyin no woni bi a wo be share kira ka say wonte ase bi amra
simple
emra be widrewo. That is the import of the statement of Kai no. Let it be binding because ADR process na kasa is bound by court, bound by legislative act. Parliament yes amra no. There is amra ne ka asem wie ya wie court bi ani wi ase a ebetime change sa resolution we see enti wonte wo ase a carry your cup the way it is. So we have been say wo sa kontina wo ka say Yewura na one azoka April no se obetena boko ho de a ene obetena wo se timamuni ontena wo se
o say e ho no tie o say a key and immediate directive
yes
is the recall of the rival chief
sure
Alhaji Sedu Abagri and government will immediately facilitate the safe movement of Alhaji Sedu Abagri to Nareligu, where he shall remain available to receive directives from the Nairi and the Mampurugu Traditional Council. The statement read. And you know, Alhaji Sedu Abagri there, so here, the Abaya Kandia 2 for the Enosua, he is to relocate from Boko to Nareligu. Now, Abaya is ready to facilitate his safe movement.
So it is the same way now otumfo aka na abayaji atum no entwa da bi maboko conflict in shase mo bi ne bimda wa ebe shase in chieftaincy arena bia no sa document we na Yeru Asante na mediate ama beto bia wi no wa wo be hye bibia ase wo boko chieftaincy dispute bia no emra ni gira Yeru Azoka side ye free police for be mo asem yenni je emra ne be ye obi a be ye
and with this no won so abugina baabia won so interesting tea wodo be wuram na yanso be hu say one Supreme Court akasa otumfo a oman ni nyina de asem no be share ne nsan so na aye ne ho report de akoma aban aban so waso report no twitwi onyi bi mfimfa bi nka ho enti say won so kogina baabia na akoye say won di asem fo bi aba ene yanso nya bi say wo na wo mpa so
ho na oman mura no law enforcement ni bebe mu no and this no government decided manu susumina so NCBA send you have seen your okay wa wo bai wari so be duabroni wo massa hye we nya adwuma no ye hu say we antagonism to the laws of the land or mine is say we ya pen and I say contempt of the court because we document we no ye dey court to high court estamposo e dey ato honum say this is the verdict of the arm of the court eti wo why so fanya maybe only court enya ye tu sisi ya e wo sem bia ho e fa we hu a e dey etokobesi e wo boku bia na wo utie court can deem it ojelu by hanging ojelu 100 years imprisonment court now can decide because omani be treat you so a terrorist ma asubie e ma komani
enti bakufo e be srem 1 billion Ghana cedis ne kura ban dey attack to say ma kwan mo hospitals secondary schools irrigation facilities se ne be ma bokwa ase agina ne nan so no yesre munsom da mo ma sumdwemra there careful say good evening to you boss. We live here in Esuyeboa Juteku electrical shop na Ochia Francis Adabo Menu oyibo boaten so atwema ne behin e no say or a member of the MPP media patrons, the second coming of Dr. Baumia said, no bear, no curve. Baumia factor number 3. Greetings to Honorable Michael Amwauku, Ashanti Regional Secretary Hopeful, Oyibo Boatin Nebehin, Flex Che, aka Grandpa Wamuko, was the commander choosing the flag bearer. of parties in the country by delegates is good, but card-bearing members and sympathizers should be equally considered in the future to vote and consider. Okay, me know ya done. We a card-bearing member in some countries. Oba to be. Na what to be. That messing about near her pandai by Mamenko Doc. Doc.
Sorry.
Ntokwe from colonial times. Abrofuna ntimi. Yeba independence. Kwame Nkrumah ntimi. Yeba ya bedu PNDC. Jerry Rawlings yebia wentimi. Ntokwe yawa ewana adana sorry. Is this the finality? We had you two for the report or the command buying. A buyer also was so reporting to treat only being film for being count called 1 billion Ghana cedis tato, Yenko Yakwine, Yensi Suku, irrigation, hospitals, modern infrastructure for Boko to bring Boko back on its feet. Is it the finality for peace? Asumgie Buya, Yenya Konoma, Nanansu report Yabab on Tiabayan Sumano, and no idea Asumgie Baba.
Sama me dasi. Na menchia tifo.
Ejo super.
Ani afefo ina na menchia Amstead fo ina ye vice chancellor ni me colleagues aka ina ne other workers ina.
Amstead mudini da so.
Pia Minkan University. Ye full name so ye Akentina Pia Minkan University of Skills.
Na say me see ye be sisa.
Yenyansa Anti yenyansa de e da so. Na menchia me krum phone so Mexia me offer me yonko bi Alex me be ya na me din komo so team in
Alex dey say umdo
Alex we dey me ka Alex o be da ban Puma filling station
okay
oni papa ni Alex for nko we me nu na Tony ni
any Puma filling station our fans o pa
me na for no na ya be that anti ji boga ni admakum nya me che o mu na
right
na when mami sorry
papa ni omo an oni o madi nkoma
sorry I'm funny say no kre ye na you rasi
yeah
say it's na krumwe anaso maimi
yeah
20 King Solomon
yeah
I'm sure say ya Anthony King Solomon no just for the sake of mentioning it but what demonstrate he say ampa odi adeje na otimiye ihu bi wo ya na case
sure
otimi hwe boa ma asunji bai ena yakohu we na me sure say onzo say onu wankoye arbitration okoye mediation enti onze before or the report no obe present report no na afanu nyina no ne oma adi ho nkomo
yeah
ti omo ana asana affect om de na the new
the
outcome of the report.
Yeah, be kwa kusi.
Sa. Enti de me sisi a minim ne say say o say inti finality no.
San campaign for can we the zank ye bi
ba. Ebitimi ayi no ejina politicians so.
Amanyo for no.
No crane American show.
Okay.
Say omo ditum say omo na yi. Na omo ye omo dwen say ampa. Yama asumje mra boko ene mpatem na empuntu ntimi mra ho omo penu betimi aye cause ensenu bibiri ho no ma aya na omo ehihase enti sami se ebetimi aye ya is a politician ni yi omo free mo ka kire omo mo se mi nyina ye ntie ho ase after you know uni areho se me woman say is this okoboko ahu kusasi ni timi ware manfusi
oh bibiri
na no kwa o say yura oye ni statement no o kan say anabu mahama yarega
oni ni ma me hasana yarega
kusasi ba kwe
oni ni hasana yarega
so what say
on papa kusasi o ma me manfusi
just say we reho
seriously pa jonyo mo kwa bibiri ikata cross
so what worry wo munya ezo do to pa ya omutimi ko sometimes we do want to tell you by the mama anya me wan say say na no ye biasi okroma so was that
yeah
abusia ba ko na ye kufu ekwa kutru court Auntie, just I'm say a ni pesu. Ba we de ye be sre bokofo. Aban wo echefa kese power de we mu. Otumfo wi na adwuma.
Yeah.
Wa ma directives. Me sure say directives no nipa obetime implement ya aban. Say obehwe say papa ya o mu ye friend say
Naba Azigri Abugragu Azoka the second.
Ye yi na free.
Alhaji Seidu Abagri.
Alhaji Seidu Abagri. Yako na Irugu.
Yes, yes, sir.
Senye, sorry, I need you know.
Debbie.
And me sure say, a buying bit na ye proper negotiations. I share the way forward. Process of a formal be in a free war. And yama obey here, it may feel more comfortable. I believe when those things happen, ebe boama asunji aba. Ena de ba kwa me many agine say. O share if you say otun for starting mediation process. Ene be 1 month one will say enema to di oboko. Enti mimi die sisi ane sami me say enti be ya. Di meet me kan shewa ane say nipa ye involved parties na ye involved no. Say ya dwe say be na ye ya.
Yeah.
Ye be na ye. Enti be gina boko so. Be gina politicians so. Politicians dey make kind critical say omo die, omo aso die kese pa.
Right.
Omo pa because any money be ho a yeah etinchen a ye nim boko. Ye nko boko da. Obi o nti boko baby oni baby aboko kwan da kra. Enso onim enyema politicians eye. Ekọ boko,
etu ekọ ho.
Esa. Enti ebese
ka se ni tu ekọ mo a.
Ebese wo mo. Omo ni interest ye enclense omo ho. Omo spirit, omo mind say yen so yenyan na ahoto emra.
Omo science, omo science and find sure omo tumi so omo ye nuafo.
That's the point.
Okay.
I believe say seriously, say me ba na me kaza wo kan wan say na boko. You say hoye.
Yes, no mo di japa. Yes, no mo di japa.
Who can cry? Eso de pa na boko kan ho.
Yes, no mo di japa.
Oma we ma na boko kan ho.
Yes, baby e wo no Cote d'Ivoire for by easy, Togo for by easy, mo twuma ko Mali easy, Burkina just strategically placed.
Casa can see a co nyina ko. One station omo ko du ho no ma say enoma ne bro.
We just wa action na.
We ga yi ebu na nyina. Omo was anu ani na.
Transit point to I just say enka
enso ntokona consume
me feel say aban man ni mre. Onye fair and objective.
Fair, firm and objective.
Fair pe. Oye sa ni man we nyina pe. No omo ye neutral. Say ye ni obi afa. Nya obeye ade a emfata bia emfa hu say oye kusasi ni, oye mampusi ni, oye hwan. I say mrani ye di.
Enini
Yenyi sa to subana e wo down south ha. Ade bia e feri dwanto ahene. Asemba na yakudwa atoa na yape obi ade anim yenyi film.
Okay.
Yenyi film na
as it is.
Sesa nti obi a emrani be di bia yamani ni.
Echiwa na achiwo.
Yen sa going forward no people will realize say na miss so ma de ba ko a o mu say esi no dos.
Enruno.
Oboko.
No say yeah no man answer.
Spiritual you know.
Na what patrol say tribal word dey and you bebem
auntie no this spiritual matters here shouldn't be matters for discussion.
Political. No, the point that me raising is say I won't any to say we live in a society.
No munjai
do sem. Na you live in a normal life. You more you. In fact, I tell you, pa a critical. I will Ghana
patrol. Boku apart from saying nananuma can we know the criminal aspect na yende. Ye nipa ni bia boku wo mabotu. Wo mo ne nam ho. Police be bia chi wo ne ade from both sides. Okay, yanka say one side pe. Nsankrofo na ye wo de wo mo a apart almost so seize sa conflict wo de criminality no. You see wo ye nyom de. Go e bia kwachi ne se abeka sa wo ye nua no ba be che.
Me sure say report no.
I'm sorry, me kai so too for crab e kan wo mu say o ma amnesty for mo be submit o guns.
And they sure say report no wo.
Ai me kai
amnesty be.
Ai wo du chu ba no
ba diska. It's I mean raise a concern be say if you na queen abai be implement report no. Only fair and objective.
All right. So let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay. You can say, oh, yes, I'll go back. I could share criminal issues. One way, I'm here. It was our court, Gabi.
Okay.
If you know, queen, emphasis, I'm over amnesty.
Right.
If you know, queen, we are dear now. A man who be the fullest. You best say, a sound for who say, on for Nancy for. No, Muslim share, so on the prepare you, baby.
Okay.
Sir.
Me da sebese aba na ya to aso na Kevin Opoku kusisi. Good evening, Commander. The show is live inside Kwabri East. Greetings to Dr. Francois, the Ashanti Regional Organizer and the incoming Regional Secretary. And after Lawyer Kingsley Bonsutri, the incoming Ashanti Regional Assistant Secretary. Assistant Deputy Secretary. Kevin Opoku kusina odiwe aba ono ochia Lawyer Tritri ene Francois ene anyway. Sounds so na Don Flex in so echia lawyer. Lawyer ne ufans no. Oma bayi pa Don Flexi enso echia lawyer Kingsley Bonsutri ochese emeno so a Asante Mantam MPP for nyina bedi twi no mato abana ma as assistant secretary. Benji Fancy coming back now see JM second coming, he responds to cases immediately. Look at the amount he has contributed to the Boko dispute. Osi enche okunkom MC Owo Atman wo Bieja South. Hussein Sali for Amena say also we thank JDM His Excellency and O2 for His Majesty for doing a good job on the Boko issue. Greetings to the NDC man for me. And also Chair Darrell. Ochese Nenme Utie in the NDC man in the city is making him happy. Okay, that Supreme Court on Pandai rerun for justice. No, Supreme Court ruling on Pandai rerun, a victory or a win for justice, the MPP. Supreme Court verdict, were you shocked? Because mostly in the NDC, now we say 30th, you're quite for Tuaba, ever Pandai, Emma, you say, Wa, and Mobro Aqua, Bubukram, and Nebuni, and the Adeo Pandai. And then the Supreme Court say, in a train, electoral commission, Cajon. You were Martin Dam, name some of the Aquadai appeals court, and young Chama court, court, any be who see a better abandoning enough for 4. Ibekonia for 241 polling stations or whatever it might be. Let me look at your take on this one.
Yo, Medasi, my main fact when you get to a tsunami chairman, you are Domacon, Achuma Kwamoma, or a branch secretary. Oh, in my Achuma Kwamoma, or a branch secretary, or a NDCD, Aduakonia Misha, na Feso. And then, Edia for another diabum. Was legal practitioner na medium ma je me home na power na asafo hini fie ho ense na asafo hini asafo boachi agema bonsu a oye asafo hini na odi 5 years obetina akonya so odi na we nya 5 years na o shefa e wo 5 years we na osade book lunch ono ane ngoma watro imunsem no menka na ha pani kohwe ene nsem ewomti nana yamawo akwa yamawo tinkwa ewo ne asafu nije ba ho in fact obo kwan ma yedi afo se yede bi edi asem wa himfie na asem bi wonso ya na edi afo di a ya na mu yedu ti wasama ye kwenya kra se ye center no Pan African Mediation Center enti na ma ya kwenya kra woni ho se ye ne me adwuma na on refer nsem ne ba ho ne bebre mai ene ne court refer mai ya yetna so edi no anti and that celebration course na fa fidie so na mama utinkwa ewo udwumadie eso menya surprise wo Supreme Court ruling no ananya ade bi am feel said the NDC we have been defeated and enya say bi say Supreme Court ejinchim yensa dey bi me kasa as a legal practitioner no na me kasa woni die kwa so because fidie betra so a enimdie nkyerɛkyerɛ ne adesua ene de kyekyere man na wo betra kase su se ya na wo meye propaganda emigu court na nim fi se obi di asem court na high court bu amano a especially asem ye parliamentary se ne wo kan no a ba bia wo se appeal court enti se ye bu ama high court wa Now for still when you so be assembly the company anymore. You bet me as I can be at any moyen by na. Who kwasa woko. But it ought to be a judge, Mr. Natina 2 Constitution, one of the best constitutions we have. One of the best constitutions we've had over the
One
period.
of the best.
One of the best legal documents. I'm so saying. I'm telling you.
Is it the best?
It's the one of the best.
Me so me who say constitution way at this stage it has outlived its usefulness.
And then no credit.
Me who say nya about 60% amendment to this constitution many better.
Well,
me view no.
Me can say and because one a living document. Nti mrena na ye no. Na se na Ghana tie. Any de ye de any e fa ho ka ho bi. Enti na de ye. But the name kura no, ti se nipa opeso e mischief. Sometimes the court can add and court bet my so and no nti na ye wo afani afa how issues must be resolved through the court system. Se uko court ni ma judgment asem ye bu ama wa high court or whichever court out the corner. And was so the show to say nipa na ye bu asem atia no ma wadi bim no or one kwanya so call redress. Appeal next level, which is appeal, court of appeal. Enti okowa emrani si bia na by the time you be determine asem na wie no na the consequential order na ye consequential verdict na ye na wo di akoye adwuma no ye better ni asem ni be wie no na wedding them. And unti say na can emrani say so that your actions or the outcome of the verdict does not injure or doesn't become injurious to the loser no. You say emremu na wo 2 weeks high court mad ruling na wo 2 weeks to file an appeal. 2 weeks ni twamu dia eno dia fa asem koto baby because eno dia ni enter judgment no you can entry judgment entry asem na court to boy na fi dia dey ko ye adwuma 2 weeks mu ana 1 week mu no so be ko appeal na wo dia dey wo dia kotum wo do kotum appeal no obi ntimi determine the fate enti no na court was file stay of execution just say twetwe so high court dwumadie high court muaye na odi aba no ye bu ama odi na so twen kakra emfa wo san ka judgment no yes bia na akoten ne ekoten no so na kwa affect bibi na ye irreplaceable damage and the court ni nya constitution no one before drafted constitution no nya nsem no omo se ba ne sa ye ma won twetwen so with execution na ye cancel ni wie e the next level ye wie na se court no still reaffirms the earlier decision there and na kwan dem nti me feel say we there enya ade bia ye ndc fo ebeka se eba no say review no mom na akwatia ye there appeal na akwatia ye there na wo kan na we there nipa ne be kwa appeal so what substantive evidence so oni bie so what try to try the
speaker any NDC for na omo kan yin Martin Yindam in free parliament na Tamale High Court akasa no beka say omo ni Martin Yindam the MP omo ni ni
still of execution no it depend enseme wom
okay
e direct to the speaker of parliament and I direct to the EC because once you dey report in beba say you can no longer hold yourself as an MP pe e was say what you say ye nyama sa consequential directive ni dia ene na parliament ni be ye adwuma butu akonya enti wo kwaji stay of execution e was say wo de ba ko gingan parliament no twentwe so ana say be a court ni be ka say for now high court die ni gina na montira ade ni directed at EC no enti yes you cannot hold yourself as an MP but say ye people would dey free mu kra na de ye city say kwa appeal and me feel say enyem from so say Supreme Court to Bekasa, it's rather enhancing the democratic tenets. I ewo my way. So make sure that it's only judge and our legal system. Yes, there's key to say the Mrebina MPP for our Bemwa. Judge, High Court judges create Boasemotia MPP near no musu. That is where you have a problem.
How can you prove the okay?
Oh, ABC.
High Court Judge Benekacho say or
Judge Bedin.
What did he say?
The Assam never ye Rasantia Pietu. Any Kwaku anan ana sabro ye dwuma Kennedy Japan e won net 2 TV. Odi omu court say Kwaku anan egu ne hu fi say woni akronfo awemfo edi kasubo.
And judge ne kan say osuru say obema.
Ai judge ne say
judge friend say
Judge Bedin.
Okay, I'll find out.
Very good. Sase mo e the insight omo publications mu kra. Judge ne say adena offer say throughout the case no omo free case na Kwaku anan ne legal team omo makot. Omo makot asem ye beko so edi. And I want to do pempen so one man court to that TD cross examination plan no one man court e said the another one to do asem ne dey adwuma because then we right as fair hearing no what forfeit we right as fair hearing procedure until we film ti afi dipa no asem e dey beka e bi na Charlotte so ka say one ma etiamfa e say du kete anu asem enjaje no says eno so court me say I said, look at you, doesn't worth it. It says, affirm you, but the American say, South Judge, no Judge Bedino, all the assembly, and Kukwana, as I tell you to lawyers, and say, but for the Afro Moko to Mama, it is a baby, I can't say, all procedures have been followed through into judging Moasem. That's why judge in the kind. Or say, still, me mau room. Saji invitation letter fa komo me patroti wait say Saji komo omo san say yes judge kan eni o was say Judge Bedin say you don't know the kind of people you are dealing with. How can you tell in an open court? Well, you don't know the kind of people.
Let's focus on this matter.
You don't know the kind of people you are dealing with. For me, I don't want to give a judgment and they will go and overturn it. This is a high court judge sitting in a coping court.
You see, judge, a high court judge, only keep such pronouncement. It doesn't mean say usu. Also, the my judgment, there be no with
for a high court judge, obedient the case about the legal team follow through the court procedures. Masam na kodu. That was all my judgment. I was now nipa no kwa una wutu say you don't know them. You don't know the kind of people you are dealing with. And that main person my judgment omo beko no mako overturn. So they can use the appeal court system to overturn your judgment anyhow. It can also be possible. And this is the statement I'm saying that it's coming from the judge. And legal system until say unyam panyimfo a wo mu di animu one by your man is someone fat and she's saying then you can say the legal system is being jeopardized. But until then, the way same particular way Ankasa may feel say I cut through the right procedure and which is expected of any proper judicial jurisprudence.
Right. Good evening, live from Afon Quantabili Bo. It's a nice program, and the NDC Speaker of Parliament. You see the real size. Shame to the NDC MPs and members. Regards to the People's Mother Honorable Elizabeth Ajeman, we for Billy Bonso, and Kevin Opoku Kusi back again. Also, greetings to the undisputed, the heavyweight champion, Honorable Collins Adomako Mensa, MP for Efija Kwabre North constituency. Onoswa Jini 2. I don't know if coming into briefly.
Commander, say a judge making such a statement. I don't just also my judgment.
Okay.
You see, after
but if indeed the all court and no crowd. Was it necessary for the judge to have? Because what can one say?
Judge be anyone, you're overturning the judgment on us.
And it goes beyond you. What deliver with judgment? Say me as a party, when you're satisfied, now they call the next level. If you are the next level, you will not be there.
I understand.
High court judge. Now the man say call appeal judge. I come court. I say no.
No, but me sure says a whole year juma. Now baby, you know one same can when you beji. There is this judge known in the UK system, judicial system, friend Lord Denning. Lord Denning, a judgment the Briano High Court, a court of appeal, and you overturning judgment. He was worried. He didn't call court of appeal, was assigned the High Court. Wow. But 10 years after, the judgments now overturning and I said no defending Jews. No, now the decisions of similar cases.
So the mere fact woman ruling, now overturning ruling, probably doesn't mean he was wrong.
Yes, but ne hano.
But it was system.
Ne hano pa. And I make us say, court will make a judge make such a pronouncement. And just also my judgment.
Okay. On person, the works no be defeated.
Yes, and at the same time, so when it gets to the stage of judgment, after summing up and everything, I know feel that only prudent to let the other party know, say, baby, one man, me buasem.
Okay.
It is only prudent and proper to do that.
All right.
For you to say, you don't know the kind of people you are dealing with.
Oh, no. You see, sometimes, throughout the process, you may know the parties. Judgment here will be.
It is a statement you make if Senator Sadarin Kayan Sanetia will he appear in his judgment?
No. That will be off record, off court statement. Right. But the better to say, such statements are not a novel among judges. Because you clearly could see judge because behaviors and answer attitude near actions are ebe show court crime. It goes a bit in addresses. Other lawyer and bit say you were an evasive witness.
Okay. Now person become no. All right.
So that it dimina near dey a part of court no heading na.
All right.
To bring out the judgment.
Tamale High Court Judge ne ba bonte ebinim say the ruling no was quite harsh. Ebinim say na no schedule because nipa no the plaintiff no ba say 41 police station or so and on fees infractions about court and no come no. Judge no so ti asem no no so there be mo elections na mo ye on e pandai ho no. Nkekanya bibiri boni bibiri wo ho metwa ni na mo koto aba no foforo. Supreme Court say okay. The Tamale High Court na kano. Woni ni problem bia. Na emom the consequential order of a rerun. Ananka Electoral Commission ko organize a rerun of the elections on December 30th no. Ene de yentwen ema Yura Martin Yendam the MP affected. Ne legal processes are no so file no. Yema ni nyina nya exhausted. Yema ni nyina nkonsi. Ansa na ye behina tru ye ba kwa akoto aba na yakoto aba no. That was a position of many persons or many people about some about but to some in the NDC, the court has spoken. Parliament is acting on the directives of the court. Etro to the EC so babonte, and they can say you run only Parliament. Yes, you run only Parliament. Until they all know your take on this particular matter.
And now, Sami, as some no, kakre say margin say. So there are some called appeal. And some of call appeal. So me say it is a stay of execution.
Why stay of execution?
And it's stay of execution.
But no stay of execution. No, at this level is at the High Court.
Yeah, at the High Court. The High Court, I refuse here. Then you repeat it at the Court of Appeal.
Okay, it is a High Court. And will it be probably before the same judge?
No. Stay of execution. And to be a High Court near to be before the
same judge.
So stay near what this.
Okay.
And the acquired 120 and 1.
Say no no say ho inya nke ho ni wi nti we don't know.
Okay. Na minimum there me feel say we no we nke lawyers say street boys.
Oh, that be my doctor. In
the end, say, Master, but one who say, I think say democracy a home for so back on. As some bar, I believe say also will be a fair hearing.
Yeah.
And I want yes, myself. I also want to make the appeal, and the procedure for appeal. I'm say what follow.
Yeah.
And same be an name called Supreme Court corporate center. Yen stop election. Once they go to Abani we, next they go back ya to Abani we dia. Next they go appeal where we are bed dia monze.
That's about the atwebi. Ye new MP.
Enti the me feel say okay.
Right.
Since the Supreme Court why okay. Omo ko appeal no mo kuti. Say me nim say me sure say judge no oboni say mark can work as well try election no.
Yeah.
or Nima or Shea.
Oh, okay, can you maybe bring elections management act or pink sheet in the money
or the council or the election.
Okay.
And I mean, sure said Nipana, why or when election now you train man, or no reasons, sir, into walk a P.
Yeah,
sir. And the other a P no, unlike say Udi can court na P no the Nkon
yeah.
Is a be fundamental error B and I say new evidence B and evidence. It mean the be say we a good exercise for a democracy.
Okay.
And I believe that me I never come area and I make can once and say me no as a politicians know when they are in power. And you are too much. Oh,
right.
I'm trying too much. And the na I am a society no complaints about.
Right.
Seriously. And the me futu am DC as a party say fortunate for you. You went for an election.
You have the numbers.
You have won to test majority. Now you don't need additional numbers for anything. Run the country. Let the people see
development.
Now, you're interested in trouble because in 1992, in re-election, NDC every vote decides Omonko, and boycott to parliamentary, and parliamentary concept now was early NDC from Kwa, except how Yakubu na one other independent candidate.
How Yakubu on the ticket of the CPP. Not independent and not CPP. Independent.
Or independent. There was one CPP person there no count. No more just two. But how Yakubu any the other person no contribution at parliament no. Emma Ghana folk who
even at that time, the MPP's performance outside of parliament was those days, no?
Yes.
JH Mensa, no more press conference.
Yes.
And some of them and some of kind of parliament. And no more you are not from outside parliament.
Yeah.
And you know,
and the me who say.
I was watching our system.
The me who say. Election day. So what we near.
Yeah.
You always have to also put your head on the table to check yourself. Why not sure? Why not careful? Obama power na the duty. Hey, MPP vote you. Hey, Obi free. Obi the judge question.
Hello, FM.
Canada and Abagana. Wababe go through the process. I'm here to Abamano. Come on for a same for no multi chromo said nipa we free chromo na call ye. Chin do I say this is a why sir? The moment I wear sir. Now
money panel I don't.
That is the point. Obi man or person panel or developer sympathy ma nipa na I said here why
I said jachi question about be victim be.
That's the point. That's the point.
Now on am haja.
And this is that one
and I'm getting that break.
Sometimes commander law when you dwell too much on technicalities how.
Any be normal example say one time. Jachi question do be more nya sympathizers.
Tibi the man mono. Bomo me say me pa me NDC for beti masema.
Yeah.
Go unya sem we no tom baby no after all you have to test majority you can. But the major decision aka
constitutional development to me.
And obviously see the more omunya more seats out of by elections ni reruns no. Now we take the spirit and soul of the MPP away.
Me see, my medical cancer said. There was no MPP member of parliament. And so 2000 they came back and won the election.
A difference say yes brawamma. Where the wa bani abo.
And the more I say now we are so baffled. So 1996
election be at Tamale Central na buto Tamale Central election ya. I'm telling you, it is the best decision the MPP took. Obi also on TSCBA can go and drink water and sleep. Mameka some show. Tamale Central. Here, Nipa na no tesono. A beloved son of South constituency no. Enna a drum woman aside no. South constituency na a very stable constituency for the NDC. Enna the NDC is the party in power. MPP there kwa with this Thank you.
Yeah, it was early.
Circumstances under which on can be busy. What tip ni baby? Now your program. Near friend work with Jexy. Now, what was simple said? Sympathy cry. Nipa Benyaman. Why party for members? Well, I understand. Say a lawyer say a constitutional matter. But sometimes we are about now of power. Now we are constitutional matter. Now people are thinking about daily bread. Somebody will sit and ask the question, say, what will be the benefit to me as an individual?
And I know the dynamics there, but imagine says our city, if it's in an opposition area, it guarantees opposition. No, they are going to be winning. Now you're ruling government. Now, say one way. Anyway, Canada Japan fires. Attach to say Canada Japan. Okay, Mamma Mona, young Koso.
Private conversation to me a year, a tra, any fapping. Then I compare to any hit reporter, may be discussed and never follow. In fact, if it is true, say now, is here hit through, and I mean a Cassana meeting and nothing for Adwantema. And I want a PR to confirm how loose a canon is. I just have no share them now, you do come up, you do come up. If I should go and air it, so when you shall only do can't wait once a month. Now, a threat will be pursue and then a buy on it. You can't even, excuse me, say, contain confidential exchanges. So, what you want will be once a month. That's the first point. But uncle for passport, no, you want to date, you know. Let's make a passport, you ain't check time one. The stamp was a nail hit report. You know, correct? When you see a hit airport, you're discussing an equado. You guide that. So you see a hit report. The casa be here, a compare hit report. Ye a baya. Uncle, or Casa, no. Now, a black Monchaya. Yeah, more exact evidence, no. Say, how? Say, Nanakufado, Minana Medinadi. Say, time, no. Now, make campaign man. This, the whole Ghana. Abrantia back for campaigning man and Nakufado. So maybe the president of Ghana. If you say fear, you feel mono. Now, Dankwa. It declares the Gold Coast is ready for independence, 4th of August, 1947. I was so. But she will be in her with me after Ghana. 70 years down the line, like the Babylonian captivity, Nanado, the PA. It means some are holding Nanado. Now, we didn't attempt to accompany. Say, the event I made you free. It's a general question. Say, let me share with you. Date Benya. A year Benya. A trouble branding, a tourism glassy account. Okay, so only be here Heathrow Airport. Is that a proof that you make? Want to prove Asiana? What is the evidence you support for this now? If you share a troca. Casa troca. Say, Heathrow Airport, Luciano, and Anami didn't enough for Adwante. Is that evidence? As a more Canadian. Also, how? When? On passport to run from the Enson tour, in the years or so, you have to say, yeah, and turning in an a bishop, and maybe I tell or attend the IR and stuff. What is happening on that? What could one say? What could one say? And let the near more over fire, and Yamia, and Yami, we don't need to be able to be a fire. We need to put forward what I want to them, and you're only 2 months and more.
Hello, FM.
So, minimum young fan chairman and continue the minister. The way I see the a coup for Guatemala, actually, more Heathrow Airport. Everyone I say, and you run in Iswa, a coup for the government, Babaji minister. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not. So, Bianca, Bianca. But when 37 fire, they'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. What's that patch here? The catch of the Heathrow Airport. So you can go to now, 7 Chibrofu. Or be a main Chibrofu. But we talk a bang.
Hello, FM.
Okay. MPP is already there. Mama Shase of Darren.
Senior. Strategic exit.
Oh, there be say a point.
Oh,
Yeah, 940.
And you can go kakra.
Okay, Doc. Mami shall share with you. Yetie lawyer touch and yetie Yura Kennedy or Hene Japan. MPP presidential primaries 45 days from now. The way more primaries, no, when say it's shifting from issues based. You say personality issues. Instead of say you have been debate driven, data driven, issues based in cardiac dear ye two abanamawa obetimi ayama MPP about power in 2028. Are they deviating from omukọ, is the contest descending into personality attacks and
now say musa adena camps no we carefully and I say I just for the buy and I say attaching and the account Kitty Hammond we na attack Caleb ade I think
some more about me
the view say me worry enemy concern say me say me say me candidate here Dr. Yao say true.
Our candidate.
Yeah, one I'm supporting.
Okay.
So me krum ni.
That's why you delegate.
They me delegate.
And you support now for now support no kwa.
They me say me campaign man.
Okay.
Me kwa radio station na TV station India na e ho asem ba me ma woti asese MPP for na won pay a choice to win election for them in 2028.
Yeah.
All standing tall among them. He has less baggage. Won't mean maybe the best candidate.
But if you feel the vibe, if you feel the buzz, the vibe around the presidential candidates, will be appointing to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Kennedy Japan. They don't hardly mention.
Say be a woman,
this is about for can.
What they Makajo? What they say?
And only a silent.
Yes. Election day,
okay. Because you see that man. Or a very intelligent man, very qualitative person in terms of the wireman, only the wireman minor. But politics is really different from the wireman.
By what they say, yeah, two abandon we are a very shocking.
They didn't come na my.
But only, and only me concern say, and now omu since I was a kadu stage. Kadia will be ya.
Sorry,
Kadia. A bit projecting will say, when power is given to you or your candidates, you'll be able to win power for the party in either 2028 or 32 or 36. Now I say when you go to 2028, no one near. The next option is 32. The next option is 36. The next option is 2040. You can't do anything away from that. But it looks like almost turning away from issues and about personalities.
That's my worry.
Almost say who. I've almost said who we are. Who in it presidential slots now. Nipa no sema mo ka fa mo no. Then your opponent takes that matter. No so abeton amane nkrofo say we no say no we campaign on. I don't know where they are. I think somebody says omoko early election, and but now my different opinion. Now my dream say, omukone early say at least we a candidate. Obeti me organizing who ye are projecting the message by the who there. I don't think say and me worry, me concern say me name whoever started the whole show on.
The whole show in terms of the
so I'm a catcher and say Namati address for the and as I say you should have a county that touch ya and Babano Katie Hammond so I can be woman answer free Ura Baumia come and he made a mess say Ura Baumia or then microphone in Casa. Omu tinsema enye dekrana woman project Ura Baumia. Kennedy honorable Kennedy so hwe na onne microphone Casa. Omu tinsema and the other opponents be come from Ukraine omu gloss over. No mu project omu candidate say your candidate no obetuma ye A, obetuma ye B, obetuma ye C, obetuma ye D, obetuma ye this the power no man and I see the money D anima. Or no obetuma ye power man, and name obetuma manage ni. By a quiet say quiet personal attack. Why the nima in the D, why na obigra say Kennedy intimate na cabinet or cabinet I know for boni the ministers. By the man has been MP for all these years. You come for no one ya antise obo. Is it because of a president Nedi Indiana? I think unim. The woman you very careful. Me say we January 31st.
45 days from now.
Yeah, we no. Now if there's a party now itself no more blue. Already no crown no party now more. Party no more a bigger challenge. Opponent are best people. Members of parliament now, I'm a one cry remember. Who cry no say credibility now as a party. Be as people of Ghana, to say governance now go through the last 8 years no. It was perfect too because there's a time he was. The idea or the assume with the mind of the people and they say, oh, man, she. But gradually, when they look at their performance, after a comparison, it is here no more you. And in Kamukran, I was in Kamu project quietly. Moyama, we say, hey, Goffy, say now when you're bad, sir. But the only day, I said, you are eager to win power by way of destroying your own members. Now, elections here, the numbers now. Okay. There are certain.
Hello, FM.
My man can't print you nipa and send you on my Okatimia. Uka say we are. No. The pass with the person. No. Send you on look at say we are.
And yet be okra when you are no. Ni ye bi how ye chu bia.
That's the point. Enti me mum die. Me ka say omo. Ewie me kan wo sister radio season. Say utie you nuamba adjust fast mo can't fa Kennedy we say no oba power. No onya bibia. Now is this a personal interest or what? And the omo camp bia nko hwe the obi kan against no. No nko hwe the positive aspect of it. Now on develop campaign message. Okay. Enquire the Juma. Rather than so better no. Be the best candidates, no. Especially Dr. Bawumia, I believe that he will not do that. Okay. Or no, but Kennedy sometimes responding to some of the issues. But
sometimes he's been so quiet.
Yeah, but just recently now, only attaching the maybe I prefer free by say Okosia and hit to Didi Akufo he shouldn't be worrying himself about those kind of things. Okay. He should focus on his campaign. Go to the people. At least the good side about this election is that you know the people who vote. You can count them.
I saw quite semester exams. You know the areas, the questions.
You can identify them. You can go to them even one. Say our bro supply 300,000. And 300,000 people you can assess about 200,000 and think about it and convince them. I'm not to Obama. Rather than say radio. I believe that campaign will be a radio campaign. Any radio campaign. Right. 300,000 people. Most of them have airtime. I bet radio ni TV so na mo ye de charger because why?
It can be. Radio communications are very important. That really interesting. Now, Mr. MPP information.
Yeah, what properties are open there? Come on, but when you are can say where they can be corner one master. Can be. Now go there with the Champion Maxwell Awuni. Was with ya or train pa. Mani Shebi. Woman Naka on them Timiba. See ya. MPP on internal politics in Puni, which show how we see John Dramani Mahama before 2016. Almost a master in terms of this kind of game. Dirty politicking by MPP for a master. Young Munipa Hufin, a party no assurance so dear, a party ni organizational culture, a so identity party no. See Trump Munipa Hufin dear. And upon the Kobian Ghana, over to MPP. Mind you, Media Foundation for West Africa, 2016, one year report to be. One say Amanyokua, one more annual ya. One dear tem, say ni papa, MPP ni di kind. Start out to be anti-meaning from us.
Okay, my prime minister.
The prime minister, they say, yeah, prime minister, they didn't echo.
Okay, my prime minister, the Mahama Baya, and you are the president.
I didn't see it.
Okay, the likes of Dr. Kwabnadufo. Okay, could you bounce no some okay?
When you are dwelling on incompetence of somebody or mistakes of somebody, it's allowed.
Okay.
But this kind of personal attacks, this
some
kind
somebody they be see.
Oh yeah, you know, emunia here na people to media campaign ti Adwo Mahama. But when you some more kind there, obi we need bia we have dossier on him. Tell me say almost stock in trade. Me who
obi we need bia more dossier on him.
Yes.
I said you saying.
Yeah, well, almost some more can ya pack go say on crop for no money na say na tie. Nti mo teacher principle no ba ya adwuma.
And the MPP mo adwuma e.
Bo mo teacher principle no. Bo mo teacher fi so say be catch us or dan chema wu a ye ni na chi ni. Enti ano de one more night atọ wo mo ho the 10 sins of Kenya Japan, 15 sins of Baumia, 10 sins of Bakuno Benzen. Those one parasam. Bakui. By example, everything can them so that they are November, December 1st, one bedroom, because that's what beg any grounds. So those information is away them. Now the I am in one ni Sarah Joasafua. Hey.
Sarah Adwa
What's it?
Sarah Adwa Safu.
Papa na the car said the dinner the Adwa Safu. Yeah. Otiasin, ne papa na the car. Ni e car Adwa Safu no say there be. Safu ye be ma Safu.
Officially, what we know is Sarah Adwa Safu.
Very good. You can say. Let me find for simplicity purposes. Ne dia no kwa na ye me nwanwa. Say company force fie ni fie nkan nye nchesa bontin su ni mefa.
So politics were principles, not friends, family, and
that be your considerations is one. Principle the than China. Your personal principles I mean for me you say. But opia no time and Michael person in money too. All the systems were against
Hello FM.
Kennedy single-handedly masha omunyina emene utimi retain seat. Anya request Kennedy Bobra. No, Ghana Mampaji, Manisu Sumela Subi.
Have you heard Adwa Safon, sir? Remember only my quick call contest, you know.
But I say,
what's your Adwa Safon time only my quick call contest, you know?
I Mati.
Or say Kennedy supported Professor Nebano. Oh, Mpacho, I'm not saying so, no cry now, say no cry. I'm quoting her.
I say Kennedy supported.
I am quoting Adwa
Safon.
That's Movement TV.
Me sure, but you know what could be because you say, now. All the system was against you. Kennedy can say on the best support to Adwa Safu so on any back. And pass who we would dana say. Na bedaya ye ni sumina so. Ene Kennedy wa hwe wo ma wonu so aka tum sa ba wo ba wo no.
Oh, ti wo dey also hwe wo ba. Eno they are devoid of any any consideration.
So aboa. Adwa Safu ntimi ka say Kennedy bo akogoma eno anu no. O contest na ye so crucial. Obeboa uma utimi retaining seat at the private level.
Or say I am for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
And I say I am act of betrayal. Obama me
betrayal in what sense? The mere first 7 no bank say Obama no see more.
And ba 7 no ba so bitin baby na your rivalry one muntem na commotion muntem. Where ye Oba me baby mama Oba me na tena pen. Ne maame
Hello FM.
You say we say Adwa Safu a principled person.
Onya principle on that nature.
And no baby kwan a ogidi no nam so.
Just say nipa we yo hu say we akukọ. What did we na do am na twitwi fam. Asase nya hwe. Bi wa wo do bubu asase. Sa na Adwa Safu aye.
Adwa fancy obi a. O say yes Kennedy me no ma. Ne mom ye kono amanyo semu dia. Baby amakoma ni migidi wo no.
Dr. Kennedy time now. Kennedy ba bona na nka ye pe wa hwa wo to akonya odome kwa abenya no enye Kennedy a sabi anya hwe kra wo ba papa de Who wishes about Papa Nagatem, near Fansel.
Hello, FM.
Oba wishes any Papa and prompted in Nagatem, then who was what
about 1 year quote, say O'Connor when Nim Kunim Krana and taking anything away from him, a former MP and astute businessman. You know, and
when you're Tina, as my Yakano, won't cano on the face. But a mere woman, Tem, Polite Baby politician.
By a come on yourself.
A man yourself,
you can't be a GD war.
Ujidia want to say, Obi Shon Koshan, hello, that's my principle. And you say that I don't hear the kind of betrayal about political system. Say, what will be said when your baby was war pass here. And no number politics near a money dirty game, no. And this year, Bapa way. You want penny for be a normal frayer who matter. Every year. What chatting, what can you them? That's member with the back test message, but you and chatting, Emma, and new 1 minute. And you see them about. And soon a party Bapa way. Me chatting just 4 months.
Why busy?
Oh, yes. But time I know here be there. And I'm saying that ya say ya mama yourself and ya kono.
Right.
Because Bama dear, if you go to film, now shark or unemployed one, whatever was if you may hear about him coachia. It's a dress of Rebecca said, Papa, we can't be a mass here. Send a map, Nema, and a name, Wamasia. No, by any bonny say when you penny, what's that the eyelashes are shining near you? What can I want any pepper say?
I draw the other fair. I draw the other eyelashes, Bellams make house. I draw the other.
This one the eyelashes.
I said my work. The eyelashes there.
Prep. I say this go like pepper. Oh, and yes, senior. To what and there can be expected thing on the say. Can there come on to a man talk? Stay neutral. Come on to. Now why stay neutral on this level? And yet then
as well, or your former minister of state, or your former MP,
and a baby politician,
and a baby father to the deputy, and your secondary, and now your politician. Me say what didn't enough say. So person call here. Obeko, we devoid of any consideration. Say, oh no, Yamina.
Your politics, you are quite bushasem.
Anyway,
your politics, you are quite bushasem.
2 minutes to 10.
2 minutes, Manuno Sisia. Your politics, you are quite bushasem. Susuka. Abu Jinapo. Everywhere this my friend Abu John Jinapo. Everywhere people my friend Samuel Jinapo. One coin. Abu Ramadan. Why CPP ni Nini Samira ba
who is PNC?
Why this ni or MPP ni?
Why Dog. What's on TV na mo hwe wo de obi a we Facebook share abaya ye odafri.
Oba fa ya maka dia sam na fa no.
Etu kan na na. Kan said ho afa pa.
Bonia ye de wo ye. Oba de mo fa no ebonia da to.
Hello FM.
Bonia ya sam na me kanya na ho.
That your face na me for lawyer ho dey first.
Eni si mu jire ampa. Ebere bia me say oba pa de wo. We na motor bia mama bi si wo de be oba de ka fa to problem.
Enye no kre.
Eye timodini the highest order. Senior.
Si form na me nko yi so.
Yeah, asem me kan admato we o si form. Asem to drop you.
Asem ka say won ka bi, but what dia ka ni nyina. O ma form kran kan hwe.
Me dia me kan say Kennedy.
Hello FM.
Eko na wo mu no. Omo ana ni ama no.
No mind this.
So omo a wonim so omo wo kere omo wo ba wo mia so to speak no. Kennedy aboa dodo na.
O receipt when.
What's the receipt we here? When you pay receipt?
Hey. Na adan.
What kind of make us so boy?
Okay.
What kind of make us so boy?
Mate.
It is what we say be amayosem here. But more in the culture of dishonesty, culture of what we call it, culture of ungratefulness. You find your politics. Where some be compat missing. If you someone struggle to put yourself together, a better when I'm ranting, mutie and this mutie me, mutie Jackson, mutie me. Kodwanya manyoku a wo yon papa be oboni obra NDC mu
Jackson me
Jackson ye kakra bi
lawyer yen sorry so Nana Kodwo da say don't you remember JJ said the babies with sharp teeth. Okay, Kennedy should focus on issues. If it helps him
if he focuses on issues. Yakubu Dombote say the NDC is the best. NDC no size. Greeting to Chief of Staff. Okay, Chief of Staff on crying. Nana,
Commander, I'm using time as well.
Many times I want to say, on behalf of the production crew, Lawyer Kingsley Bonsutri, or your second vice chairman, MPP, Menchia South. You better Darren Jackson Pratt, or a media practitioner, an ADR practitioner, NDC communications team member, Dr. Aaron Kuma, senior lecturer, Amstead. Never boy you made once to be a will be a better CP. Sawaji bread now 1 year on a child, I would you made so one for a drink check cram and out to media. Once you had a CP, Kevin Opoku Kusina and Mayachiao. I can call you Daddy, and Daddy when you call me out. As I say, I come a DJ Mabtoon, DJ Danny Beats, DJ Iceman, and of course the couple, the Tutu himself, Kenneth Tobin, the multi-planning master planner, Mr. Santi Ghana Post General Manager. Good evening. And to you, Nana Jessica Pass, CEO of Jolly Phone, Nana Jessica Pass from Rantier Hene. Nana ya Hot Lotteries, yes, Nana ya Hot Lotteries Director, and then Mayor Chiao. Very Susu Director Fifi Mensa Bantima Constituency Chairman of the MPP. Honorable Wezambuama, OMC, Watchman will be just south. Emmanuel Pablo, brother man, Matase, Governor of Governor Phone. Yakramuna, Chairman of Usumes Success Company Limited, and now Finana Jomo Sapon. God bless our homeland Ghana.